Thank you for coming today, Emma. I had heard about you from James for a while, but when I actually met you, I was surprised to find that you are much nicer than I had imagined. I can't believe that such a nice young lady is going to marry James. I am so happy. I think my husband is happy in heaven. Please take good care of James from now on. Please come visit us again. Thank you very much. But let me tell you one thing. Please don't see me again. What? I won't visit you during Obon, New Year's, and GW. If necessary, I'll ask only James to go there. Let's not get involved in anything other than weddings and funerals. Huh? What? Why? I'm sorry, did I do something to offend you? No, it's not like that. I just married James and became his wife. I'm not the bride of your family. I'm a stranger to you, not a blood relative. Please be sensible about that. It must be tiring for both of us to care about each other. Please keep contact to a minimum. I'll turn off notifications on my line as well. If you need something, please contact James. But please don't rely on James too much, just because he's the eldest. Don't rely on him too much. I'll invite you to the wedding, but please don't do anything harsh. Do you understand? Huh? I understand. I was told something like, did I do something rude? Was Emma mad at me? Oh, I forgot to tell you, Mom. I'm sorry. Emma was not mad at you. She's just a little cautious. Wary? You mean she's shy? That's not what I meant. To tell the truth, Emma's mother and her grandmother on her father's side had a very bad relationship. Her mother and father's grandmother had a very bad relationship. She's seen them fight since she was little. They're separated from her father's side of the family now. She's wary of her mother-in-law. It's not about my mom. That's what you meant. I don't want to do anything to Emma. It's like a trauma. Yeah, that's what I meant. So, well, maybe after we get married, we'll be a little bit apart. But it won't be a problem, right? My sister and her husband live nearby. If you need anything, you can just ask her. It's true that Ava stays here too. I'm sure I won't be in trouble, but it'll be a little lonely. We got to know each other so well. Well, what can we do? Once we got married, we'd have drifted apart sooner or later. We're a single mother family, and Emma's family is different from ours. Don't do anything unnecessary at the wedding. Just sit quietly in your seat. Status? I don't know, but, well, if that's the case, I don't mind if Emma does as she wishes. What's more important is that you two are happy as a couple. I hope she'll let her guard down in time. Well, we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, thanks for your time today. I'll let you know when the wedding date is fixed. Mother-in-law, what is the meaning of this? What in the world is going on? Emma, it's been a while. Congratulations! I heard from James that the baby was born safely. I'm glad to hear both mother and child left the hospital in good health. What is it? Don't act like you're worried about me. Don't even send that. Pretending to be worried? No, I'm not pretending. And what's all that stuff? Baby clothes and money? What do you mean by that? I don't know what you mean. It was supposed to be a baby gift. A small gift. I heard you were going to buy baby clothes. I thought I'd get you some clothes for everyday use. A bib and... I'm sorry. You didn't like it? You've finally shown your true colors. Sending me those cheap clothes and money like that? Like you're trying to ingratiate yourself with me. Are you trying to appeal to your grandchildren? My son is mine and James. He's not your grandson. Just because my son was a boy, you'll say something about an heir. Huh? I didn't mean it like that. There's no room for carelessness. I thought you've been quiet for the past 3 years. You think you can catch me with that cheap stuff? It's just a nuisance. That's why mothers in single-parent households are. I didn't mean it like that. I just wanted to congratulate you. I didn't even know the sex of the baby until just now. No need to make excuses. The child is not your grandchild, and he's not your heir. Besides, there's nothing to inherit from a poor family with a single mother. I never said that. I never thought so. Why do you say that? You're playing the victim. It's so obvious. They don't send unconditional congratulations. We know what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get us with cheap stuff and money. They want us to take care of them in their old age. Don't think you'll get your way. I already threw away those trashy clothes. My parents will give me something better, so I don't need it. What? Oh no. Please don't waste your time like this. No matter how much you try to curry favor with me, I will not associate with you or your relatives. I won't care for my mother-in-law at all. I won't even let my children see her. And please, don't get involved with James anymore. Wait, Emma, you've misunderstood me. Please listen to me. No, there's nothing more to talk about. Pretend we're not here. Goodbye. Mom, what are you doing? I was just getting out the hospital and taking it easy. Don't make Emma angry. I don't know why Emma got mad at me. I just sent my congratulations. I don't know if she blocked me or what, but she hasn't responded. I told you not to interfere as much as possible, but you went to the trouble of sending a congratulatory gift. I don't even know if it was a gift. What do you mean? Don't play dumb with me. Emma was right after all. What did you want us to do with the $3,000 you sent? Were you going to ask us to give you your grandchild? Or you think you would be able to obligate us to live with you? With a mere $3,000? Did you think that you could get close to your son and his wife? Did you think they'd take care of you in your old age? What are you saying, James? What you guys are saying is crazy. What are you thinking? Say it from the beginning. Then let me tell you at this point. I've been putting up with it all my life because we were a single mother family. What? I've been lonely because I didn't have a father. I've had a hard time because we were poor. I've always felt ashamed of being a single parent. I've suffered because of you. Even after I got my own place, you held me back with your meager support. When I got married, you tried to interfere with my wife and kids. You tried to do everything according to your wishes. Emma's parents never did anything like that. Hey, James, what are you talking about? I can't live my life being exploited by you anymore. I don't consider people like you my mother. I'd rather just break up with you and be a stranger. I'll live my life with Emma's parents as my parents. I don't want any more support from you, and I won't give it to you. I won't let you see your grandchildren, and I won't take care of you. Spend your old age alone and lonely, and regret what you did to me. Don't touch my house again. I get it. In short, you want to be insulated from me because being a single parent is a disgrace. With my humble assistance or a mere token of a monetary gift. I don't expect you to take care of me in my old age. Is that what you're saying? That's what I said. It's really annoying. So don't ever get involved with us again. I see. Then, will you get out of my house? Huh? Why? Is the house the apartment we're living in now? Yes. If you don't want my help, I suggest you get out of that apartment you're living in. No, why? This is the apartment I've lived in since college. I don't need my mother telling me to move out. I do. That apartment you guys are living in, I'm the owner. Huh? Owner? Yes. I bought it about 10 years ago. I own the whole place. What? You're lying. It's true. That's why you guys are living there. That's why you guys get to live there for 60% less than the other apartments. Remember when you started college and lived on your own? I introduced that apartment to you. Don't you remember? I did, but I can't believe you're the owner. That's impossible. Where would you get that kind of money? What do you mean, where? Of course, it's my own money. It's not that big, but I'm the president of an apparel company. I make a fair amount of money. What? President? No. Of course not. We've always been poor. Mom, you were always working to make money. You left me and my sister to the neighbor lady. Neighbor lady? Is she Olivia who used to come to our house? She was my nanny. What? A nanny? When you were little, about a year after your father passed away, the new company I was starting took off and I got busy. I hired Olivia to take care of the housework and babysit. You're talking about Olivia, aren't you? What? A nanny? We could afford that? Why do you think we were poor in the first place? I'd never given you a hard time financially. I never made you lack for food or clothes. I took you on all kinds of fun and vacations. I sent you to the schools you wanted to go to, from elementary school through high school. I didn't give you hand-me-downs or second-hand school supplies. We gave you brand new ones. I gave you all the club activities and lessons you wanted. I even allowed you to go to college without a scholarship. I never took a penny from you. When have I ever exploited you? Well, no, because when Emma found out I was from a single-parent family, she told me how hard it was for you to be poor, and how lonely it was not having a father. She said she felt sorry for me because my mother exploited me. She always comforted me. That's when I realized we were poor. I thought, what's that? Emma must have had a preconceived notion that a single mother family means poor. And since you don't know any family with both parents, because you don't know any family with both parents are present, you just assumed it was true because of what Emma told you. That's why I thought you were being so harsh to me. That's why. Sorry, Mom. You know, when I think about it, you even paid for my college tuition. You always sent me enough money. We never had a hard time with money. We had a much better life than most people. But I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I was so ungrateful. Don't apologize. I feel better now that I know why you guys hated me. Mom, well... Okay, back to the apartment. I'm going to change the rent back to the regular rent in the next month or so. What? Wait, why? Why what? You don't need my help anymore, do you? If you want to keep living there, pay the regular rent. If that's not possible, then you'll have to move out. Wait a minute. Why? You just cleared up that misunderstanding. I apologized. You said you feel better. All I understood was why you guys were being so stubborn. The condo is a different story. I don't think so. You don't want to think of me as your mother. That you're ashamed of being a single parent. You've suffered because of me. With the same mouth that you said you wanted to cut ties altogether. And now that you've apologized, you want me to continue to support you. I don't think you intend to say something shameless like that, do you? No, that's... Words are like bullets. They hurt people easily, and they can't be taken back. I've already lost my patience. I'm going to do you guys a favor and completely cut you off. No help until now. No help from now on. Even after the worst happens to me, I'll leave my inheritance my company, and everything to Ava. I've already decided where I want to spend my old age. Oh, and you don't have to pay back the money I gave you in college, and the money for the baby shower gift. Wait, Mom, we can't afford an apartment. We just had a baby. We can't afford to raise the rent or move. Why are you saying such a pessimistic thing? Where's that tough attitude you had when you pushed me away? I'm truly sorry. Please forgive me, Mother. I've already made up my mind. You and your wife can talk about the rest. Mother-in-law, I'm very sorry until now. I heard from James. I've misunderstood you, my mother-in-law. I've been outrageously rude. For 3 years. I am truly sorry. Well. Thank you for contacting me despite your busy schedule. But there's no need for you to apologize. I'm fine. You've just been discharged from the hospital. And I know you're worried about your health. I'll stay out of your way. Please, get some rest. Oh no, please don't say that. Give us a chance. I will come to apologize. We will bring our child with us. Please, look at his face. No. No apology necessary. Please don't come to my house. I haven't seen you since the wedding. I can only vaguely remember your face. It's nerve-wracking, and we both know how sensitive you are. I don't like the idea of you bringing a newborn baby into the house. What? You don't want to see your grandchild? If you really insulate us like this, I'll never see them again. My daughter and her husband have 4 children. I'm just in time. Besides, they are your children, not mine. Not my grandchildren, right? No, it's not. And you're using your children as a shield to cover up what you did. I don't think that's a good idea. No, I didn't mean it like that. I'm really sorry about... And the baby shower gift. Please allow me to express my belated thanks. I'm sorry about the baby clothes. I'm sorry too. Those baby clothes you threw away because they were cheap? They were my company's baby products. What? Cheap-looking baby clothes made by my company. It wasn't an appropriate celebration. My daughter was happy to use them, so I misunderstood. I'm so sorry. No. I'm so sorry. Again and again. Really, Oh my. Ever since I was a little girl, I watched my mother being bullied by her grandmother. I've had a lot of sarcastic comments myself. I thought if I got married and she slapped me like that, I thought about the possibility of having my children taken away from me. I was really scared. I really didn't want to get involved in a wife-mother-in-law problem. I understand that your grandmother is a very troubled person. I know that there are people like demons in this world. But my grandmother and I are different people. She's not a creature called a mother-in-law, but a human being. And when I do not do anything, I am harshly rejected. I feel sad and hurt. I'm sorry. I don't know your mother-in-law well. I was caught up in preconceived notions and did a terrible thing. I'm really sorry. No more apologies. I don't need your mother telling me to move out. I'm also concerned about your physical condition right after the birth. I also need you to cool down a bit. Let's keep our distance for the time being. We'll talk about it when you've calmed down. Yes. Well then, take care of yourself. I'll see you again sometime. After that, I received a polite letter of apology from Emma. Emma's parents, who had no idea what was going on, bowed down to me. It seemed that the misunderstanding had been cleared up, so I made peace with Emma. However, James went out of control. He was so eager to somehow get my permission to continue my support. He would storm into our house early in the morning or late at night before or after work. He would pull our newborn child away from Emma. He tried to bring him to our house, which was a 2-hour drive away. He would put himself on the back burner and say to Emma, "It's your fault," and so on. He caused me and Emma and others a lot of trouble. He eventually charged in and was caught by his sister, Ava. She tightly gripped him, and it seemed like he finally came to his senses. However, it seems that James, who went out of control, scared her so much. At Emma's request, James and his wife are now living separately with divorce in mind. James is unable to see his wife and children freely and is living alone and lonely. It may be Emma's fault for imprinting her beliefs on James, but the worst is James, who then went off on a tangent based on his own feelings. I'm really ashamed of myself. As for me, when I was able to get rid of the tension between Emma and myself, we've been giving each other gifts, such as mid-year gifts, year-end gifts, birthday gifts, etc. We are continuing to communicate with each other with a good sense of distance. I hope our relationship will continue in a relaxed manner.
Good morning. It sucks that we had to cancel the wedding in the middle of the ceremony yesterday. So, are you going to be in the hospital for a while?
Yeah, I guess I have to stay here for a while with this broken leg.
You broke your leg when you fell down the stairs, right? Did you fall out of nowhere? It's strange, but it's probably because you're not used to wearing high heels.
Well, I'm not sure. I feel like I was being pushed by someone.
But well, maybe it's a good thing.
What's good about this situation?
Well, actually, my mom.
Your mom?
You know, she always wanted to go to Bali with me. She asked me if I'm free around this time before.
What? Bali? With your mom? We are supposedly on our honeymoon trip starting today.
Yeah, I've been telling her that I can't go and she should go to Bali with Dad. But since you're in the hospital now, I decided to go to Bali with her starting today.
What? You're going there today?
Yeah, my stuff is already packed and I have my plane ticket with me.
Really? Don't tell me your mom prepared everything for you.
She did. She's very kind. If we went on my honeymoon as we planned, she'll have to cancel this trip to Bali. But I guess I'm lucky that I could go on the trip after all.
Wait, what? What about me? I'm in the hospital.
You'll be fine. You're in a hospital surrounded by nurses and doctors. Besides, it's not like we're still doing the wedding or something.
Are you serious? I was rushed to the hospital. I feel so anxious here. Please stay with me.
But I can't let my mom to go there alone. You're in the hospital with a broken leg and you can't move anyway. So, I'll enjoy the trip with Mom.
Are you really leaving me? I can't believe you.
What's wrong with it? Mom's so excited about it, and I'm going to enjoy my trip to Bali.
I can't believe you. Your priorities are definitely different from mine.
I'll get you some souvenirs, but make sure that you will listen to the doctor and focus on your treatment. Well then, bye.
Wait, Drake? Hello, Mari. I'm sorry about what happened. Anyways, I'm on my way to Bali with Drake now. Hey, it's hard to say it, but isn't this too inappropriate? Inappropriate? What do you mean? I know that you are not happy about our marriage, but just because of that, I can't believe you planned a trip with your son on the day of our honeymoon. What kind of coincidence is this? It's none of your business. Can you stop giving me weird accusations? You already knew about the wedding date when you planned this, right? Oh dear, it's time to board now. Bye!
Hey! Hey, Marie! We've arrived at Bali and we're having a great time. She planned this trip perfectly. The hotel we're staying in tonight is really great. The ocean is beautiful and the sunset is romantic. I bet you envy us. We had lunch at a fancy restaurant. I wonder what you're eating at the hospital. I want to send some pictures, but I think it will be too miserable for you to see them in the hospital. Ha ha ha. Well, we'll have fun on your behalf.
Hi, dear. How are you? Bali is really a wonderful place. I remember you said before that you've never traveled abroad. You know Drake also has never traveled abroad, so this will be his first time abroad. I feel sorry that it wasn't the honeymoon trip. I hope you don't mind about it. Oh, and also, the hotel is absolutely gorgeous. The ocean, the sunsets are so beautiful. I bet you want to see it too. So, today's lunch was at a fancy restaurant. I wonder what were you eating at the hospital? Oh, honey, I would love to send some pictures, but maybe I shouldn't. You might go crazy in the hospital after you saw the picture of us having so much fun. No hard feelings, okay?
Hello, Marie. We are back safely. We're resting at home after unpacking. Well, it was a lot of fun. Bali is the best. My first trip abroad with my mom was also a great memory. You should go there someday too. Oh, maybe we can plan the postponed honeymoon to Bali, shall we? Marie? No reply? Hello? What are you sulking about? You should at least answer me. You're the one who fell down the stairs and got hospitalized. You can't just act like that.
Welcome back.
Oh, you finally replied.
Well, I'm going to the police.
What? Police? Why?
I found out that your mother pushed me down the stairs.
What?
When I was standing near the stairs, she came right behind me and pushed me. So, I'll go to the police and file a report.
Wait, let me talk to my mom.
Dear, what are you talking about? It's not true that I pushed you down the stairs. You just slipped and fell. I didn't do anything, honey. Besides, you don't even have any proof. Do you want to accuse your mother-in-law for something that happened because of your carelessness? I have proof. What? There was a CCTV camera on the stairs. It's all on the footage. Huh? But you can't just go to the police like that. You are overreacting, honey. Overreacting? Me? And you want your husband's mother to be a criminal? Oh my goodness. What a terrible wife.
Marie, is it all true?
I'm telling you, I have proof.
But Mom wouldn't do that. Mom is a kind person. I think you're mistaken. There's a chance that someone could have faked the CCTV, right? Is it really a reliable proof? Even if she really pushed you, she's my mom. She must have had a compelling reason. That's why I trust Mom. I'm on her side no matter what. Fine. I'm still going to the police. Why? And I'm divorcing you. What the hell?
Marie, it wasn't a serious injury at all, so you should just let it go. Oh, Lord, you overreact all the time. How dare you disrespect me? I am your husband's mother, and now you want to divorce him? Don't be ridiculous. You are just a wife. I am his mother.
Marie, because you went to the police, I paid compensation on behalf of Mom, and I divorced you. In the end, it cost all of my savings, and the company found out about it. Everyone stares at me, and I couldn't take it anymore. I quit my job. That's why I want to start over with you. Maybe people will look at me in a better way if we get back together, you know. Besides, I know you still love me. Do you know how kind I am to forgive you for making my mom a criminal and offering you to get back together still? You're the one for me. I know you feel the same way about me too. Can you give me a reply, Marie? Marie, I'm at your parents' house. Why is the house empty? Why is the house on sale? Where did you go, Marie?
I moved out.
What? You moved out?
I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
Where did you go? Tell me.
I won't tell you. I'm done with you.
Marie, let me tell you my feelings for you. I love you so much. I know you love me too, right? Your smile lights up my heart like the sun. When I'm with you, I'm so happy that time stands still. You are my destiny. I think it's a miracle that we met. When I think of you, my heart aches, but I know that means I love you. You are my everything. I can't live without you. When we got back together, I want my mom to live with us. I think she'd be happy. I want you to spoil me like my mom. Now, let's start all over again. From this day forward, let's talk again about our deep and everlasting love. Spread the wings of love toward our bright future. You, me, and Mom, as beautiful and pure as that Balinese sea. We will be happy.
Huh?
Did you read what I just wrote?
Ew, you're pathetic.
What do you mean by that? My mom helped me to write this love letter. Marie, are you still there?
Goodbye forever, Drake.
What? Marie?
I was wondering why Drake was trying so hard to get back together with me. Then, I found out that his mom was divorced by his father. Since Drake has quit his job, it seems that they targeted me as their next source of income. However, the other day, he found a picture of me online with a colleague during the company trip. For some reason, he mistakenly thought I was traveling with my new boyfriend. He stormed into the hotel and went on a rampage. At the end, he was dragged out by the security staff. He also destroyed the hotel's equipment and expensive ornaments, and he was charged with millions of dollars for the damage he caused. Now, he has to take care of his mom and pay for the compensation at the same time. Sadly, he has no choice but to spend his days in poverty. Hey, Hannah. Can we talk about Halloween?
Hey, Katie. Halloween?
I know you just moved in, and I don't think you knew. We have a Halloween party every year with our neighbors.
That sounds like fun.
Right? So, we've decided to have it at your house this year.
What? I've never heard about it.
But it's been decided, okay?
My child is only 7 months old, and it's difficult to invite you all to our house.
Huh? What are you talking about? I told you it's already decided. Why are you being so rude? I don't want you to decide that without consulting me at the first place. Also, I won't be home that day because I have plans. Then, please cancel those plans.
What? I can't do that.
But Hannah, you have a yard for party, right?
Huh?
You've got a big wooden deck and looks like it's suitable for barbecue. I have an idea. Let's have a Halloween party with barbecue this year.
We don't have any barbecue equipment at our house.
Well, then you can take this opportunity to get some. I'm glad you moved in. We'll have a place where we can all get together easily.
No, I didn't say we can do that.
Oh yeah, Halloween means candies, right? Make sure you have candies for the kids too.
Hey, can you calm down?
I'll have the kids say trick or treat at the door before noon on the day. Please welcome them with a barbecue full of meat and a pile of candies.
I can't do that. I won't be home that day either.
Hello, Hannah. I can't believe you pretend to be out.
Did you really come to my house?
Yeah, I told you.
I said no, and I also said I wouldn't be home that day.
I asked you to cancel your plans.
I don't remember agreeing to it.
I mean, where are you? Come back soon. Oh, I don't have time for this. I have some errands to run, so I'll leave the kids at the door.
In that case, I've asked all the neighbors to call the police.
Huh? Why did you do that?
Besides, even if we go back now, we can't arrive today.
Why?
I've been at my parents' house in Alaska since yesterday.
Alaska? Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. Today is my father's birthday, and I wanted to show them their grandkid. So, I can't just cancel my plan.
Well, you should have told me in advance.
I told you I have plans. We just met once and only exchanged contacts when we were at a neighborhood association meeting. You can't expect me to take care of your naughty kids.
What?
I guess you thought we just moved here and didn't know anything about it. I've already heard about it from our neighbors. You told me about the annual Halloween party with other families, but it never happens. You want someone to take care of your kids for free, and you take advantage of anyone whom you just met.
No, that's not true at all.
Especially on Halloween or Christmas. You let your child dress up in a costume, and then you let them crash at a neighbor's house. Then you just leave your kids and force your neighbors to take care of them. In the worst case, you don't come back until the next day.
Just let me explain first. My husband is away because of work. I need to raise these children alone. I deserve to receive some little help.
I just had a first child. I just started to be a mother and still learning a lot of things. It's too much for me to take care of 2 kids from a family that I don't even know that much. It's just impossible.
No, you need to help me. I've been turned down by other neighbors. You're the only one who can help me.
My husband talked to your husband.
What? He did? How do you know my husband's contact?
My husband met your husband at a community event before. Apparently, they exchanged contact at that time.
Oh, seriously?
I don't know who or where you go every time you leave your kids, but your husband just arrived home and is on his way there. It seems he knows a lot of things already, you know?
What?
Well then, please take care of your children by yourself.
Katie was famous for asking everybody to take care of her kids in the neighborhood. The reason why she needs to leave her kids was because she was cheating on her husband. Her husband already knew, but he had no solid proof at the time I contacted him. Some weeks later, the divorce was finalized and the custody of the children went to the husband. It is a sad story for the kids, but perhaps it was better than being raised by a selfish mother. Although Katie started living with her new partner, she's living on a tight budget because of the alimony payments. She broke up with him after several fights about money. After their breakup, she became a stalker to her ex-husband, demanding that her husband should get back together with her. She finally got a restraining order against him, and nobody knows where she is now.
Mariah, you're coming back today, right? Yeah, Mom. It's been 5 years. Are you busy with work? Sort of. My job requires me to travel a lot. So I'm driving out now. Do you have a parking space? If not, I'll have to find a pay parking lot, so... It's okay. My usual spot is open. Oh, yes. The candy you bought for me when you came back 5 years ago was so good. Oh, that one. Do you think they still sell them? They are a long-lasting favorite, so I'm sure they'll be fine. Can you get me some then? Sure. Hey, Mom, I just wanted to ask you something. What is it? It's about Naomi. Mom, is it true that you're not very nice to her? What? What's that? I overheard something from a local acquaintance. She said, your brother, Kent's wife, Naomi, seems to be getting bullied by her mother-in-law. Oh no, that's not true. I treat her normally. I heard that you forced her to do all the housework and that you made petty complaints about her. I'm just teaching her things as a senior housewife. Naomi's still young and doesn't have enough experience, and yet I can't believe she took it that way. But if there are stories like that circulating around, let me make it clear for the sake of my honor. What? To be honest, I don't like Naomi. I think Kent deserves better, and I think she's taking advantage of him. What? What's with that sudden conspiracy theory? Naomi seems like a very nice girl. Why are you taking her side so much? You're my daughter, right? I'm not taking anyone's side. I just want Kent, Naomi, and you to get along with each other and give what they can as long as they are living together. I understand. I wonder if I'd seem like a somewhat better mother-in-law if I didn't nag so much. I'm being serious. Okay, all right. I'll be there in the evening. Yeah, I'll be waiting for you. Naomi, where are you? I'm cleaning the guest room you asked me to do in the morning. Just now, I got a text from my daughter. She said a lot of things about you. What? About me? That's right. She said you're telling the neighbors that I'm bullying you. That's not true. Don't lie. I didn't do anything to you. I'm just trying to teach you to do your chores properly. I'm sorry. I'm still not getting used to it. You don't have to get used to it, but you can do the bare minimum. Your cooking is terrible. Your cleaning is messy, and your laundry is wrinkled. How can you be Kent's wife if you're like that? Do you realize that you're actually causing me a lot of trouble? I didn't mean to. It's not an intention, it's a result. Consequences. You're not the kind of woman who can make Kent happy. I'm sorry. It's too late to apologize. Get out of my house right now. You'll skip dinner as punishment for telling the whole neighborhood about what I did and didn't do. I didn't tell anyone. Shut up! Don't come home tonight. But no excuses. Get the hell out of here. Oh, and leave your wallet. If you eat and shop, the punishment for skipping dinner will be meaningless. Yes. Hello, Naomi. Is this a good time? Hello, Mariah. You're coming home today, right? Yes, I am actually. I've already arrived at my parents' house. I see. Welcome home. Hey, I saw you looking through the trash in the park earlier. Are you looking for something? Yes. I was going to say hi to you, but I couldn't find a place to park my car, so I drove over to my parents' house. I can help you look for something if you like. No, I don't want to bother you. Don't be shy. What were you looking for? I was looking for food. I was wondering if there was anything edible. What? Leftover food from convenience store lunches. Little scraps left in snack bags. Oh, you mean like bird feed? No. Then what? It's for me to eat. What? What do you mean? No, I mean, does this have something to do with the fact that my mother is picking on you? I don't know. If you've already said all this, why don't you just let it out? Besides, I thought that since you just started talking, you wanted me to help you. Am I wrong? Well, she said that I've been telling my neighbors that my mother-in-law has been bullying me. What? That's what you told her. I mean, your mother got mad at me. Huh? Did she say that? I only asked her. I overheard this from a local acquaintance. Is that true? I didn't say that you spread any rumors about it, Naomi. Okay, don't worry. I know you're not the kind of person who would do such a thing. Thank you for believing me, but I don't know if she twisted some things on what I said. I guess I got you into more trouble. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. Well, can I ask you a few more questions? First of all, you were rummaging through trash cans. Yes, she won't give me food. When Kent is at home, she treats me normally. When he's away for work or on a business trip, she eats by herself and throws away the leftovers. She also takes away my wallet, so I am always without money. I see. If the wallet is taken away, it must be difficult to make electronic payments with a smartphone. That's right. So I thought I'd feed my hunger with something I picked up from the trash can. Of course, I have a hesitation to do so. Good, you didn't really eat it. Yes, I did not. Until now. Until now? Kent has been on a business trip for 2 weeks since the day before yesterday. What? He has never been on such a long business trip before, so I don't know what to do during that time. I'm all alone in the world and I don't have a home. Don't tell me you haven't eaten anything since the day before yesterday. Yes. Tell me that quickly. I'm on my way over there now, so wait for me. Okay. Naomi, where are you? Well, I'm outside. I see. Don't ever ask anyone for help. If you try anything, I'll have you and Kent divorced. Naomi, are you okay? Ah, Maria, thank you for booking a business hotel for me tonight. You even treated me to dinner. I'll return the $300 I borrowed from you as soon as possible. That's okay. Have you calmed down a little? Yes, somehow. I've made the accommodation plan which includes breakfast, so make sure to have breakfast tomorrow morning before you check out. Yes, thank you very much. Also, I was going to contact Kent. That idiot didn't even notice our mother is bullying his own wife. It can't be helped. I didn't want him to worry and didn't talk about it to him. So, I sent a screenshot of the WhatsApp that you sent me in the history of Mother's bullying chat to him. Just then, he called me saying, "I'm sorry," while crying. Well, you already got a response. Yes, he's spoken to his boss and got permission to come back home tomorrow afternoon. I see. We're going on a mission tomorrow afternoon. My mother is going to the next town for a class performance, so it's a chance while she's away. Yes, thank you for your help. I look forward to doing it with you. Good morning, Mariah. Are you still sleeping? Good morning, Mom. I'm off to my lesson performance today. The one you mentioned yesterday. Got it. You'll be back on schedule around 6 p.m.? Yes, I think that's about right. Well, I'm off then. Have a good day. Naomi, my mother's gone to her lessons. Come quickly. Okay, I'll be right back. Come on, we'll get your stuff out of here. Yes, I'm coming. Thank you for your support. Naomi, where did you go? When I got home, all of your and Kent's stuff was gone. What the hell? Explain. Answer me right now. Naomi! Mom! Oh, Mariah. Hey, there's something strange in the house. Do you know what's going on? I'll tell you. Naomi and Kent have left the house, so... Huh? Huh? What do you mean? If it was just Naomi, but with Kent? He's on a business trip right now. He got a day off and came back today. Kent is angry because he knows how you treated Naomi. I feel the same way. I have no intention of ever going back to my parents' house again. What? Calm down a little, Mariah. What on earth is going on? To briefly summarize, against Naomi, Kent and I are both angry at you for taking away Naomi's money and not feeding her. In order to rescue Naomi as soon as possible, we planned to escape from you while you were away and completed the move. I guess that means... Huh? Well, just... And from here, I'll tell you why I showed up at my parents' house for the first time in 5 years. Huh? Isn't it just a homecoming? The purpose of my return home is to ask you to vacate the land and your house. Huh? You are aware that this land and house are still in my dad's name, right? At the time of the divorce 5 years ago, to you who did not want to leave this house no matter what, my dad had no choice but to give in and allow you to continue to live in the house for $600 rent. What? Rent? I knew you forgot. Or rather, you didn't grasp it, did you? Up until now, Kent had been paying $400 and I had been paying $200. The reason why Kent didn't leave the house for a long time is that he couldn't leave even if he wanted to because of the financial burden. Huh? Let me go back to the story. My dad went through a lot in the 5 years since the divorce. He decided to liquidate his estate for the future. In the house that you were staying in, my dad asked me about it and I was going to negotiate patiently to get you to leave. When I came here, I found out that you were bullying your daughter-in-law more than I thought. I decided that there was no need to give you any more time to leave. That's why we had to get Kent and Naomi out first. What did you say? Next, I'm going to ask you to leave, Mother. What are you talking about? You're my daughter. Why are you taking your father's side? That man left me to live with another woman. Do you know how frustrated I was when I found that out after the divorce? And yet, he wants to take the land and houses away from poor me. If this happens, I will take this house instead of alimony. I will never leave. This house is mine. I won't give it to traitors like you guys. What are you saying? My dad's second marriage partner is someone he met after he divorced you. The main reason for the divorce was your selfishness. What? It's too late for me to explain every single thing about this. I'm not going to explain it all, but I'm going to ask you to move out of the house. Oh no. Then where am I supposed to go? I don't even have a home to go back to. I'll get you a live-in job. What? A live-in job? Kent's boss contacted me and he got you a job. A civil engineering company called Myers is looking for someone to take care of miscellaneous work at the company dormitory. Myers? It sounds familiar. Where did I hear that? Oh, but I don't want to live in the dormitory. Then you should take me, Mariah. That's not possible. Why not? If Kent and Naomi refuses to live with me, then you should take care of me as the eldest daughter. I'm getting married. What? I can't live with you because he's going overseas. That's impossible. If you work for the Mayors, you'll get paid and you'll have food, clothing, and shelter. I think it's the best thing for you. I remember now, Mayors. Once the son of a friend of mine was a skinny, troubled kid taken away in a black van. A few years later, he came back as a different serious person, as if he had been remodeled. I don't want to. It's a scary place. Oh, there's a black van parked outside my door. When they went to pick up my mother, they seemed to have had some trouble. My mother arrived at the Mayor Company dormitory and immediately started work the next day. Incidentally, the company dormitory was for women only and was full of strong female employees who had been trained for field work. My mother was terrified. When she was spoken to, she would get all jumpy. It seemed that she could not afford to show her natural selfishness. Although it was a rough treatment, I think I will leave my mother in the hands of the Meyers. Also, my brother and his wife have rented a room near my father's current home. Naomi, in particular, is very comfortable with her father-in-law's remarriage partner and enjoys interacting with her. I'm getting married in the hope that the days will continue to be peaceful.
Ria, are you kidding me? It's the 25th. It's your payday, right? Where is the money? Answer my call now! Don't ignore your mother! Sorry, Mom. My payday changed to the 15th. So? So I can't transfer the money right now. Are you serious? It's still more than half a month away. Do you think I can wait that long? How can we live without your money? I mean, I know you have some savings in your bank, am I right? Stop giving me stupid excuses and send me the money ASAP. I'm sorry, Mom. If I send the money now, I can't make ends meet. I don't give a shit. Did you forget about Nicole? She's still in high school. It would be a pity if we couldn't pay her tuition. Oh, by the way, Nicole and I are going on a trip around June and we need $1,000. So that's another $1,000 on top of the usual $1,500. Make sure you transfer the money. If you don't transfer the money by tomorrow, you know what's gonna happen, okay? But I have to pay my student loans too. I can't pay that much, Mom. Shut up! Don't make excuses. I told you to work right after you finish high school. You decided to go to college on your own, not me. Stop being so selfish. You should think about your family more. I'm sorry. If you keep making stupid excuses and not sending the money, you know what will happen to Lily, right? Please, don't raise your hand to Lily. Then make sure you send the money tomorrow morning. Okay, Mom. I call her Mom, but she is my stepmother. Her name is Helen. Nicole is my half-sister, and Lily is my blood-related sister. My father died in an accident when I became a working adult. Since then, Lily and I have been treated differently by Mom. Helen only cared for her daughter, Nicole. She used up all the money that my father left for us. When that money ran out, she began to threaten Lily's safety to support her financially. And then, when Lily was about to graduate from junior high school, an opportunity came to us. Sis, it's me, Lily. I need to talk to you. Lily, I've been waiting for you to message me, but to call my company and ask for my contact info, that was bold of you. Good thing I remembered the name of your company. It's so easy to look it up on the internet. Why didn't I think of it before? LOL. I was worried about your boss for what I did. Is everything fine? Yeah, don't worry. He understood what was going on. Besides, that boss transferred the phone call to me. Oh, I see. I'm glad he's a kind man. Please thank your boss. Yeah, sure. Anyway, is something wrong? About that? I'm always here for you and you know that. Tell me, what's wrong? Mom doesn't want me to go to college. What? She told me I had to work after I graduate high school. Mom said she knows someone who owns a nightclub and she already talked to the owner about me. She said I should work there as soon as I graduate from high school. At a nightclub? Is she serious? I blame myself for being away from you. If I had known that she would treat you like this, I would have never left Mom's house. I wouldn't have gone so far away to get a job either. Well, I guess it is what it is. What happened to Dad was a sudden too. You went to that college because you wanted to get the dream job that you got now, right? So please don't blame yourself. It's not your fault at all. It's all Mom's fault. Lily, I appreciate you and I'm sorry. So, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to leave this house too. What? I don't care if I can't go to college, but I'll find a job on my own. I don't want to work at the nightclub. Lily, she always prioritizes Nicole, and there's nothing new about it. But I just don't understand why we have to be treated like this. After spending all the money that Dad left for us, and now she's forcing you to support her financially. It's just too much, you know? Even though you don't have to pay the rent at the company dormitory, you still need money. She's the worst human being, or more like some kind of evil. I know that you don't even want to give her a penny, right, sis? But if I don't give her the money, she will hurt you. Well, I will tell you now, sis. Lately, she abused me for no reason. What? That's terrible. Why did she do that? So please come to my graduation ceremony, sis. Yeah, of course, I will be there. It's on June 15, right? Yes. And also, Mom and Nicole are traveling that day. Oh, really? You're not going to tell them that you're coming to the graduation ceremony, right? Yeah, if I tell them, they'll say it's a waste of money. So that's our only chance. Let's work together and run away from those scumbags. We should just abandon them and live our own happy life. Totally, let's do it. I'll do my best. Until then, we can do it together. Yeah, just hold on tight. I don't want to be just a kid being protected. I'm sure Dad is watching and supporting us. Yes, he's always on our side, Lily. I just realized that I should stand up for myself too. I have to be strong, just like you. We can do this. Just in case, let's delete these messages. They don't know that I got your contact info. It would be a big problem if they ever find out. Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry for all the trouble. No problem. See you at the graduation ceremony. Yeah, see you there, sis. Since we are 9 years apart, I always wanted to protect her at all costs. But it seems that she has grown up more strongly than I had expected. Lily helped me to step forward with my life. Just before graduation, I have prepared everything she needs before she moves in with me. And finally, her graduation ceremony went off without a hitch. The next day, Rhea, it's already the 16th. You already got paid, right? Where is the money? Answer me now, you ungrateful bitch! Hey, I'm sorry for the late reply, Helen. Excuse me? Helen? I am your mother. Show some respect. What kind of attitude is that, huh? First of all, I don't consider you as my mother. What? Oh yeah? You still want to act like that? I'm so pissed off. I think I should give Lily some bruises. Haha. Rhea, I know you did this. Where is Lily? Almost all her stuff in the room is gone. Yes, Lily's stuff has been moved out by my friends. What? I took her to my place after the graduation ceremony. She will not be returning there. What? What the hell are you talking about? Lily is going to work for a friend of mine starting tomorrow. Bring her back now! No, she's going to college, so please turn that down. We've been talking about her dream college for a long time. Anyways, it's none of your business, Helen. Stop talking nonsense! You should be the one to stop talking nonsense. Excuse me? Lily is with me now, so your stupid blackmail doesn't work. We don't have to deal with your insanity anymore. What the hell? We will never get involved with you ever again. Are you kidding me? You're going to abandon your mother and your precious sister? We are your family. Do you think you can talk like that to your family? I only have one mother, the one who gave birth to me. Also, my precious sister is only Lily. You guys are just strangers. How can you act like a mother after treating us so badly? I'm questioning your sanity. If that's the case, I'll go to your office, and you know what I'm gonna do? I will tell them that you are a piece of shit who wants to abandon his mother and sister. Oh really? Do you know where I work? Of course! It's the manufacturing company near the college you went to, right? No, I changed my job a long time ago. Actually, that company went bankrupt shortly after I started working. LOL. Well, I got a new job right away, but Dad passed away right after that, and things got so hectic that I forgot to tell anyone but Lily. What? Is that so? I moved to a different place to live because of my new job. I didn't tell you this either because I know you don't care. Well, I'm glad it turned out okay either way. If I had told you, I'm sure you would do something crazy. Also, I've gone through the procedures with the authorities to make sure that you will not know where I live. What? What are you talking about? In other words, I'm not going to send a single penny to you guys. What? What about Nicole's tuition? What about our living expenses? IDK. Lily and I finally got our freedom from toxic life with our stepmother. My old classmate from town told me that they are in a pitiful situation after that. Nicole dropped out of high school because she couldn't pay her tuition. She is now forced by her mom to work a part-time job. On the other hand, Helen is not working at all. Her relationship with Nicole has become strained. And then, about Lily, she's now living with our uncle's family who helped us with our escape plan. Also, for various reasons, she did not make it to college admission that year. However, she got into her dream college after a year. She is now living a happy student life. Lily, who bravely stood up by herself, deserves all the happiness in the world, and I'm so proud of her. I cannot thank my uncle and his wife enough. As for me, I met the love of my life at my office. He used to be my boss, and we are going to get married soon. With him, I will build a happy family that I always dreamed about. Hey Mom, I've been trying to contact you, but you're not answering. I just saw the mail that you sent me. What does this mean? Can you explain it? Oh, you finally got it. I don't have to explain anything, dear. It says exactly what it says. I want you to divorce my son. That's all. Divorce? I'm pregnant with Michael's child. I can't even reach him now. Can we at least talk about it first? Why do you need to talk? I've already sent you the divorce papers that he filled out. Also, I've sent you tons of pictures of Michael and his new girlfriend. You saw that too, right? That beautiful young lady is his new, soon-to-be wife. You should accept the divorce and let him be happy. Oh, Lord, you're too obsessed with him, you know? That's too much. How can I accept this one-sided divorce? It's a personal problem between husband and wife, so please let us discuss it properly. You said you were going back to your parents' home to have a baby. While you're there, he already started his new family, you know? A new life with a new beautiful young lady. Don't let his happiness get in the way. It can't be true. Why would he do that? Oh dear, please don't blame my son. Instead, you should blame yourself. It's your fault that he cheated on you, you know? What? What did I do? You kept using the morning sickness as an excuse. You didn't take care of Michael at all. He was anxious under the pressure of becoming a father for the first time, and you couldn't even sense it. So it's all your fault. Get it? Of course he will dump a cold wife like that. That doesn't mean he can cheat on me. Besides, I feel the same way about the pressure of becoming parents for the first time. In my case, I told you that I had such severe morning sickness that I had to go to the hospital several times. You know that, don't you, Mom? That doesn't mean it's okay not to take care of my poor son. He needs love and comfort all the time. More importantly, Michael is the youngest and the eldest son. The two older sisters are already married. You know what I mean? Huh? What are you trying to say? Christine, your baby is a girl, right? We want a boy to be our heir. We don't want a girl. An heir? What kind of tradition is that in this generation? Besides, when I told you that I was pregnant, you said you'd be happy with either gender. You said that, right? Are you saying that was a lie? I was just being superficial with you at that time. Of course I really want a baby boy. It's just obvious, you know. But when you said it was a girl, I was so disappointed. You're already over 30 years old, right? So Michael and I talked it over, and we concluded that it would be better to start over with another young woman. What about the baby? Raise her on your own. Are you serious? Michael is the father. Is he trying to escape from his responsibility? I don't think that's the right word, honey. Of course he will take responsibility. I'll pay alimony and child support. Just divorce him ASAP. It's for Michael's sake. Just because the baby was a girl? Michael cheated on me and got another girlfriend. You invited her to our house while I was away. And instead of coming to see me in person, he sent the divorce papers to me through you? So this is your explanation? Well, pretty much. This is all for Michael's sake. I hope you understand. Fine. At this point, I don't understand it at all, but please give me some time to think about it. Is there anything to think about? All you have to do is to submit that divorce paper. I need to think about my life with my baby. I'd like to talk to my parents about it too. Oh my goodness! You're so spoiled that you can't even decide on your own? Do you need mommy and daddy to make a decision? Jesus, I was right about the divorce. How could you say that? Your son can't even talk to me face to face. Instead, he asked you to talk to me. It's not the same. It's a totally different situation. What are you talking about? Anyway, I'll need some time to think about it. My belly is starting to hurt, so if you'll excuse me. Okay, fine. Just make up your mind as soon as possible. Oh, also, you have to move your stuff out of the house. I feel bad for the new soon-to-be wife, you know. Hey, Christine, any updates? It's been 2 weeks. You can't just ignore important things like this. Oh, I was just about to send a message. I'm sorry, I was having a baby, so I didn't get back to you until later. Oh, really? Thanks to the stress someone put on me, I went into labor earlier than my due date. Since then, I've been in the hospital for a little while. Things have been crazy here, so... What? Don't make it sound like it's my fault. You're so rude. But me and the baby are fine now, so don't worry. A sweet, cute baby was born. Okay. So, about the divorce papers, when are you going to submit them? About that, I've discussed it with my parents. I've decided to accept the divorce. I don't think I could build a happy family with him. I don't care what you think. When will you file for divorce? Answer that question. There's also the matter of alimony and child support. I would like to speak with Michael with my lawyer. I will be in hospital for a while too. A lawyer? I've asked for a lawyer who specializes in divorce. I'm sure you'll be hearing from her soon. I already talked to her and she'll discuss the terms of the divorce on behalf of me. Once both parties agree, I will write the divorce papers and submit them. That's too much trouble! I wish you could just submit the divorce paper now. Oh well, if you will accept the divorce, that's good. I guess I don't have a choice. I will wait then. So, I'll just have to wait to hear from this lawyer, right? Yes, she's the best lawyer. I'm putting my trust in her. Please take her opinion as my decision. And take your time. I'll need to hear from Michael himself. I don't mind if you attend the meeting, but please make sure that Michael and the girlfriend will attend the meeting. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry, it's almost time to breastfeed, so if you'll excuse me. Hello, Mom? My lawyer told me that she was heading to Michael and his girlfriend's place, so please take care of this. What? I didn't get any message from the lawyer. Well, okay, I'll take care of it. I just want to end this stupid divorce process so that the new wife can have a baby boy as our heir. I can't wait. Yeah, I agree. That's why I've asked your daughter to represent me. What? The lawyer is my eldest daughter? Why did you do that? When I was looking for a lawyer, I remembered that your eldest daughter was a lawyer, so I asked her for advice. She told me she would take my case even though she was very busy. She was so nice to me, and I'm very grateful. You know that Michael is scared of his sister. Normally, the lawyer doesn't take charge of the family members in such cases. But she was very angry about the situation and said she would do her best for me. That's why I decided to trust her and leave it to her. That's terrible! He left his pregnant wife alone and cheated on her. and then stresses her out right before the baby's born asking for a divorce. I think that's more terrible. I agree to the divorce, and if you pay me alimony and child support, I'm not asking for that much, okay? Alimony and child support, huh? How much do you want? I think I should get twice the average amount. Oh my God, you're so greedy. Of course, it's all Michael's fault, so I'll take that much. We discussed this with my lawyer. You can also get a lawyer or something. You can negotiate a reduction, you know. Fine! You just want money, right? I'll give you then. I'll ask for it in one lump sum. Okay, whatever. I guess paying you is better than my son being with a useless, greedy hag. He will be happy with his younger new wife. But she is a man, right? What? A man? I knew you knew it. That's why you asked her to be your lawyer. This is not fair at all. Even if the new wife was male or female, I'll be sure to charge the alimony. I'm not thinking of getting it from Michael alone. Wait a minute. Did you just say his girlfriend is a man? Oh, you didn't know? I guess Michael doesn't know either, or maybe he's hiding it from you? What? I don't understand. Explain it to me. Well, I did some investigation. I mean, not me, but my lawyer. And it turns out she's a man in the family register. What are you talking about? She's obviously a woman. Don't be rude to Michael's partner. It's amazing what surgical techniques can do these days, isn't it? Even if you're registered as a man, it's possible to have a perfectly female body. You're kidding. That means my son is with someone's son? She's really a man? Yes. Why? How? I don't know anything about that. It's up to him, isn't it? Sex is a choice. What kind of partner he chooses is also his choice. And maybe Michael knew about it. Wait! Then what about grandchildren? What about our heir? I thought she was a young lady who can have a baby boy. That's why I supported their relationship and the alimony and the child support. And now you're telling me she's a man? Well, that's not my problem. If she can't have kids, then what's the point of all of it? I don't know. Hey, Christine, I just realized this time it was my son's fault. I'm sorry that I was hard on you too. My son feels bad about it too, you know. It's the man's fault who tricked my son. So, can you think about it again? I'm sorry. I need to breastfeed my baby. I have a hungry son waiting for me, so if you'll excuse me. Son? What? What do you mean? You said the baby was a girl. The ultrasound result was wrong. When the baby was born, it was actually a boy. I heard that this kind of thing happens from time to time. It doesn't matter which sex he is, the baby's still cute. No, wait! That makes him an heir! Oh dear, you did great! You did it! You're the best wife! Huh? What's with you all of a sudden? I feel so uncomfortable. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'm getting divorced, so he won't be your heir. Wait a minute! Let's forget about this divorce. I'll contact my daughter and talk to her. I'll make sure to tell Michael as well. Michael is a man too. If he finds out about the baby was a boy, I'm sure he will come back to you. He will love you again, and you two can be a wonderful couple again. I don't need a scumbag to be my baby's father. Let's just go ahead with the divorce. No matter what you say, I will not get back to my husband. Please, listen to me. I'm so sorry about everything. Even my son, he's sorry about what he did too. He's going to be a father for the first time, you know. He's just gone a little crazy under pressure. Please forgive him. You're going to be raising a child for the first time. I can see that he's going crazier in the future, so no, thank you. He will be a bad influence on my son. I beg you, please reconsider the divorce. You're the one who initiated it. I will apologize for everything. Of course you need to apologize to me. You and your son did terrible things to me. Just apologize and take full responsibility. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go breastfeed my son. Oh, Lord! Please talk to me! Please! Hey, Christine, my loving daughter-in-law, please! Let me hold my heir, please! Thanks to my lawyer's efforts, I was able to get as much alimony and child support as I could. I was able to get a divorce. Of course, I got custody of my son. I will raise my son well so that he does not turn out to be a lousy man like his father. After that, my ex-husband seemed to get very attached to the person he was cheating with. He ended up quitting his job, and he's in debt to pay me the alimony and the child support. I heard that Michael and his mom are on the run from debt collectors.
Hello, are you Ava Hill?
Yes, I am. Who are you?
I'm Bill's girlfriend.
Yes? Who's Bill?
What? Of course, it's William. You've never called him by his nickname, have you? You're not being loved. How pitiful.
I don't know about the nickname thing. William is my husband.
I know that.
What do you mean? You're William's affair partner?
I'm not his affair partner. I'm his true love.
His true love? I'm the one who's married. You must be the cheating partner.
It doesn't matter which one you are. He's going to marry me in the end.
What's your name?
My name is Emma. I'm a 20-year-old, lively young college student. Just kidding.
I see, Emma. Are you really having an affair with my William? Aren't you mistaking him for someone else?
It's not a mistake. I got this WhatsApp message from Bill's cell phone. He gave it to me secretly.
So, for him to send you a message like this, does that mean you knew William was married and had relations with him?
Of course I knew. Bill was wearing a ring from the start.
Okay then. So you also know I'm pregnant?
Of course. You had a baby through fertility treatment, right? You finally had a baby when you turned 40. How can you have a baby at an old age? I can't even consider it.
If you know so much about us, it sounds like you're telling the truth. You're having an affair with my husband.
That's what I'm talking about. And besides, I'm pregnant.
What?
It's Bill's child. So, will you divorce him? Bill said that too. It's a child born to a woman who's over 40 and past her prime. He said he doesn't want such a child. Fertility treatment is too expensive, and giving birth at an old age is too high risk and low return.
Did William say so?
If it was a young girl like me, it could be easy having a baby. Besides, by the time her child comes of age, you'd look like a grandma at her 60s. No way. I'd be so embarrassed if my parents were like that. Old age births are such a waste.
Enough with your pet theory. And now that you're having a baby, just to tell me to get a divorce, you went through all the trouble to contact me.
Well, that's what it means. I'm going to become a super young and beautiful mom, unlike you, right? Of course, Bill would prefer a young beauty. So you know what? Break up with him quickly, old lady.
I understand what you're saying. I'll check with William. I'll call you later.
If you're getting a divorce, do it soon, before my baby is born.
I received a message from a young girl who's got her head in the clouds. I'm sorry for being a woman who's past her prime. What are you going to do?
Well, no. I mean, Emma actually told you? Seriously?
That's my line to say, seriously, you cheating guy. You're serious by the way you're reacting. You cheated on your wife with a girl 20 years younger than I and had a baby?
Yes.
Don't say yes. You should at least try to be a little less cryptic. How could you even think of cheating on your wife with a girl 20 years younger than you? You're a real airhead, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I was tired from work and fertility treatments. I just got carried away.
No apologies. No excuses.
How long have you been together?
Well, since February of this year.
So, you've been together for about a year. She got pregnant. Did you know it?
She told me last month that she was 2 months pregnant, but we haven't decided what to do about it.
What? What's that? What do you mean you haven't decided what to do?
Well, whether or not we're going to have the baby, or if we're going to raise a child, how much money we're going to need.
Isn't this just too irresponsible? Both having an affair while your wife is pregnant and not thinking about the child you've made with your mistress. If this affair hadn't come to light, were you planning on having 2 families with me and your little girl? How? You don't make enough money to maintain 2 families.
No, I really didn't think about it. I had money from your father. I thought I could manage somehow.
What? What's that? You were going to support your affair partner and child with money from my parents?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
That's what this is about. I'm beyond angry. I'm disgusted. Just so you know, we're divorced.
What? Divorce?
Of course, it's to be expected. I have no intention of starting over with a man who cheated and had a child with another woman. Besides, if we stay married like this, it's just going to make things awkward and uncomfortable for both of us. Then, let's just get a quick divorce.
No, if that's what you, Ava, want, I'll do it. Ava, you have a job, and I'm sure you'll be fine on your own. But she can't do it alone.
Then, let's talk about divorce. I'm packing up my stuff and going back to my parents' house. That was the plan all along. I'll get back to you with the details. Let's both cool off. Hello, Emma. Long time no see. Ah, I finally got a reply. Why have you been ignoring my messages? I've been busy with various things. I'll get to the point. I talked it over with William yesterday with my lawyer. We're getting a divorce. Really? Yay! I'm sorry I stole your husband away from you. I'm the one who asked you to divorce him. I know you can't get remarried again if you're an old woman with a bump on your head. Well, do your best on your own. So, as a result of our discussion, it's been tentatively decided I'm going to charge you $10,000 for alimony. What? We'd like you to pay it in one lump sum if possible. I don't want to be involved with you guys forever. Borrow from your parents or take out a loan and pay for it. You could ask William to pay it for you. However, don't expect any support from him because I'll be making a separate request for money from him. Wait a minute. I'm paying for it? What? Isn't it obvious? You had relations with a man who has a wife. I have the right to demand alimony. It's common sense. Didn't you know that? I'm pregnant. No, I can't. I can't pay that. I'm going to have a baby. It's going to cost a lot of money. I understand, but that's not the same thing as this. It costs money for us too. You're the one who put your hands on someone else's man. You at least know how to take responsibility, don't you? That's not what I'm asking. I can't pay it. I can't afford $10,000. I can't afford it. What were your intentions in contacting me? You told me you had an affair. Did you think you could marry him without any repercussions? Because I never heard anything from Bill about paying money. 2 like-minded individuals with clouded minds. At least William had the decency to agree to pay the compensation. I can't pay $10,000. Don't charge me. Don't. Well then, I'll give you one chance. Chance? If you do what I say, you won't have to pay any alimony. What? Really? Yeah, really. I can write you a reminder. Yes, I'll do it. I'll do anything. Okay then. Marry William for sure and never get divorced. If you do that, I'll waive the alimony. What? That's it? Yes, that's it. But if you don't get married or get divorced, I'll charge you $10,000 immediately. Really? Is it really enough for me to just marry Bill? If you don't want to, that's fine. As long as I receive compensation, I'm fine with that. No, I'll marry him with him. That'll make it even, right? You're not lying, are you? No, I'm not lying. You're still young, and for the sake of your unborn child, you'll need someone to support you. And when you have a baby, you're going to quit college. I think you have a lot to learn. That's why the $10,000 exemption is my gift to you. Ava, I guess I misunderstood you. I didn't think you were such a nice person. I'm really sorry. I said so many horrible things to you, Ava. It's okay. I don't mind at all. You, William, and the child, do your best and live on. Thank you very much. I'll be happy.
Ava, I heard from Emma. Thank you for congratulating us on our start.
What are you talking about? I mean, I've already filed for divorce, so why don't you stop calling me?
I'm sorry, but I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me and Emma. I can't believe you exempted us from alimony if we get married. You're in a position to hold a grudge against us. You stepped down for our kids, right? Ava, to be honest, if I had paid alimony to you, I would have been left penniless. I wasn't sure what to do. So, you're a big help. Thank you. Oh, I'll pay child support. Don't worry.
No, you know what? I don't know what misconception you have, but I'm gonna charge you the usual alimony, okay?
Huh?
What? What do you mean? Why do you think you're exempted from this? The only thing I'm exempted from this is that little bitch. You're going to pay alimony and child support, and one lump sum.
What? Then why is Emma?
What can I say? Women like that, don't you think they'll resent me and stick to me? She declared her intentions of plundering my husband directly without considering the consequences. She'll act like a victim and say she can't pay alimony. If I force her to pay alimony, she will resent me. She will harm me, my children, and my family. That's why I gave her a good deal. If it's $10,000 and your safety is more important. The reason I made marriage a condition was to secure a stopper in the form of you.
What? Huh?
Well, I'm sure she'll find out after you get married. She should have paid $10,000 at that time.
Huh? What? What's that?
What do you mean? First of all, let me tell you something. You're going to be transferred to a local company.
What? What?
Why? Why? You didn't forget, did you? That you got into this company through my brother's connections, and that you got ahead because of my brother's connections.
You.
Despite this, we are going to divorce because of the worst form of infidelity. You're crazy to think you can keep your job. Not firing you from the company is an act of mercy.
That's one thing, but something like being transferred to a rural area?
If you don't like it, why don't you just change jobs? You're a person who, after turning 40, repays kindness with hostility and gets demoted as a result. I don't know if there's any other company in the same industry that would hire someone like that. In any case, the salary will likely decrease, won't it?
Oh no.
And so on and so forth. You are dirt poor and in debt due to alimony and child support. And you're going to be a low-paid man who's going to be transferred to a regional office. And you're a 40-plus-year-old man. That little girl is going to wake up one day and despair. She married him, and now she has to pay me $10,000 for a divorce. She's going to hate you for the rest of your life. You have to support a wife and kids in that situation. I bet you're too busy to retire. That's when the kids cost the most. You'll have to work until your grave. That's a lot of work, isn't it?
Oh no. My life.
I don't care what happens to you two, but the child is innocent, so do your best to make him or her happy, okay? Also, I'm going to say something for the last time.
What?
What do you mean I'm tired of fertility treatments? The reason we couldn't have kids in the first place? You're the one who caused our inability to have children. So you criticize me for being past my prime and having an advanced maternal age. You say whatever you want. I hope the baby in her belly is yours. Go to hell. Learn the reality of the situation. I wish you all the best.
Wait. Ava, wait. Let me talk to you one more time.
After that, William tried to contact me several times, but my lawyer and parents' family firmly refused, saying, "Don't bother us anymore." He gave up on me, borrowed money to pay alimony and child support, registered his marriage with Emma, who was disowned by her parents and dropped out of college, and moved to a local branch office where he was demoted. Apart from moving away from the urban area, there was also no wedding ceremony. So, it seems Emma was full of complaints. So, they started married life in a small apartment. With their finances in dire straits, William is working both his main job and a side job. Emma has a part-time job until she was in the last month of pregnancy. Moreover, a baby who was born during those difficult days seems to be an angelic baby with blonde hair and blue eyes. It seems there was another dispute, but it appears they didn't get divorced. And 2 years after the divorce, William collapsed and suffered from hemiplegia. After 2 years, the rose-colored glasses came off, and Emma refused to provide care, disappearing and leaving the child behind. William became a shell of his former self, and his parents ended up taking him in. The child was adopted by one of Emma's relatives and is said to be living happily. It's tragic what happens to people who feed on immediate greed without thinking about the future. The only thing that saves me is that the child is happy with good adoptive parents. As for me, I gave birth to a healthy child and am raising her with the help of my parents and siblings. The child that I had long wished for is so adorable. I just can't help it. I'm worried that I'm going to spoil her too much. From now on, the two of us, the child and I, will work hard to become happy.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.